Let me know, which do you think is the best duo on the Cowboys entering the 2023 NFL season? I will give you my answer briefly, but before I do any of that, though, let me talk to you about our friends over at freemanmazda.net, because as always, it is time for us to discuss the ride of the week. Freeman Mazda, family-owned business, has been so for over 65 years, and you can check out their cars in their dealership at Irving, Texas, or at their website on freemanmazda.net.com. .net, excuse me. Of course, you can check out their wide range of new and used vehicles over there. You can see the features of every car. You can see pictures of the outside and inside of every vehicle. And as we do around this time, it is time for us to discuss the ride of the week. In this case, the 2023 Mazda MX-5 Miata RF Grand Touring. You can check it out over at freemanmazda.net, but I will let you know some of the features right now. It's got Apple CarPlay / Android Auto. It's got a convertible roof, premium audio, a blind spot monitor, and it starts at $36,815 with a fuel economy of 26 miles per gallon in the city. That goes up to 34 when you are on the highway. Check it out over at freemanmazda.net. So, best duo on the Cowboys. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat. It's a close call to me on the defensive side of things. Now, I did see an article, I think it was from NFL.com, that listed the best duo in Dallas. No, it was actually from a CBS article. Listed the best duo in Dallas as Micah and Trevon Diggs. I see it. I understand the point, but I don't think it's fair. I think we got to stay with just one position here, and that's why I'm going with the edge rushers over the cornerbacks. Trevon Diggs, Stephon Gilmore have a strong case themselves, but I just think that Micah and Lawrence, Parsons first and foremost, is one of the best edge rushers in the entire NFL, and that gives me a little bit more confidence in calling this group the best in Dallas. I think that Trevon Diggs is pretty good, but I would struggle to convince anybody that he's the best cornerback in the NFL. And while Micah has some strong competition with the Myles Garretts of the world and the Bosa's of the world, he has a case. You can make the argument that Micah is the best in his position in the entire league. That's why in back-to-back years, he's gotten consecutive Defensive Player of the Year votes. And I cannot say the same for Trevon Diggs. So that gives them an edge, in my opinion. And then also, DeMarcus Lawrence, still pretty damn good. As a pass rusher specifically, he might not be among the best. But if you take the entirety of his game and how he works as a run defender, he's still one of the best in the NFL as a complete defensive end. So I feel pretty confident in saying that this group is the best duo in Dallas. I think that the cornerbacks, Gilmore and Diggs, would be a close second. Other than that, I would struggle to make a case for the wide receivers, even though I like a lot what CeeDee Lamb has done. You know, it's Brandon Cooks' first year in Dallas, so that makes it a little bit tougher. And I know the same can be said about Gilmore, but still, Gilmore has remained one of the best corners in the league over the last few years, so I think that's a little bit different. Here's a position group that could be a wild card answer here, though. I promised you that. I promised you that earlier in the video, and I don't want to forget about it. Offensive guards. If Tyler Smith is indeed the left guard of the Cowboys in 2023, Tyler Smith and Zach Martin could have a very strong case themselves. Tyler Smith is 22 years old. He's going to be 22 when the season starts. I believe that Tyler Smith has what it takes to have a Pro Bowl season. I don't want to say all pro because that might be too strong to get into yet. But if he has a Pro Bowl season and then you got Zach Martin, who is the best offensive guard in football right now, they also have a pretty strong case. Other than that, I don't see any other duos in Dallas that I could confidently put in this type of conversation.